Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT News.
Good afternoon. Bill Bryant and Barbara Bailey for WKYT as the news continues at 12:30.
An early blast of winter brought snow to Kentucky this morning.
The snowflakes have finally started to taper off. Now we're in for some extreme cold. Let's go to WKYT meteorologist Micah Harris on top here with the first alert severe weather day. Micah?
And we're doing that just to keep you updated and say, hey, just because the heaviest snow over toward the eastern zones is now out of the way, don't put your guard down just yet, because we could see some bursts of snow as we work our way into the afternoon. There's the bulk of it, though, and that has all made its way on out of here, dropping anywhere from a coating on the ground to right around 5 inches out and about in northern and northwestern Kentucky. So there's pretty good snow falling. We'll get some bursts here and there. This won't add up to much, but just know it could reduce those visibilities as you're traveling later on this afternoon and off into the evening. Current temperatures, check that out, 28 in Lexington, 27 in Frankfort. We won't rise that much more for us here, but the rest of us sitting there may even get some bits and pieces of sunshine here and there. I've had that on Twitter and Facebook a couple of times, kind of surprising a few people, but clouds will fill back in, and we may even get a few more snow showers later on this afternoon. Now, in overnight and into tomorrow, there are 2 chances for us to hit records, and these are not records you want. Not this time of year. I'll show you that forecast coming up in just a few short minutes.
Okay, Micah, see you then. Well, how much snow you have depends on where you live.
People to our north saw higher totals than here in Lexington. WKYT's Mark Barber begins our top story team coverage with a look at conditions in Scott County. Mark?
Scott County dispatchers say dozens of drivers have lost control of their cars, sliding off the slick roads.
I was absolutely terrified. I've never been in an accident like this. It's true, your life kind of flashes before your eyes.
Brian Eifler says he's lucky to be alive.
It was treacherous this morning.
He tells us he was driving to Frankfort on I-64 this morning when he lost control of his car. Eifler says at the Fayette-Scott County line, he hit a slick patch, slid off the interstate, crossed the median, and ended up facing oncoming traffic. He tells us he dodged the traffic by turning his car back into the median.
Right after my accident, I saw 4 other cars slide off right around me.
Over on I-75 near exit 129, an ambulance crew was rushed to the hospital after their emergency vehicle flipped several times on the slippery roads. Eifler says the interstate was so slick, there wasn't anything he could do to keep his car on the road.
It's way too soon. It's just November. This isn't supposed to happen yet. I'm very happy to be alive.
Eifler says it was a very close call. He believes he is still alive because he left early for work, so there weren't as many cars on the road. In Scott County, Mark Barber, WKYT.
Now, Scott County dispatchers say they haven't had time to look up how many people were hurt in crashes today because they're still flooded with calls for help. Now here's a look at Frankfort, another spot with high snow totals. Police say there were 6 fender benders, but no major problems. No one was hurt in any of those crashes. The snow also forced Franklin County schools to cancel classes today. Frankfort Independent had school, but on a 1-hour delay.
Fayette County Public Schools decided to hold classes today with a delay. Students arrived for school about 2 hours later than usual. The city of Lexington says crews worked 12-hour shifts to keep the roads clear. Lexington police reported 22 crashes starting at around 6 a.m. 2 of those involved injuries. When snow cancels school, about a dozen Kentucky districts have permission to hold classes online. In our area, Boyle and Jessamine County schools plan to take part. Students in Jessamine County aren't in their virtual classroom today, though. That district says the online learning program doesn't go into effect until December 1st. Boyle County tells us they won't begin holding classes online until they've reached 7 snow days.
The wintry weather is being blamed for a crash that injured a police officer. A Louisville police officer's cruiser skidded off an icy street and hit a utility pole early this morning. There's been no word on how badly the officer was hurt. We can't get to every place in Kentucky where it snowed, but we've been getting plenty of help from viewers.
Really appreciate that. We received pictures of the snowfall from all around the area. WKYT meteorologist Jim Caldwell is in our weather center now to continue our team coverage with a look at some of those pics that viewers have sent in.
And I'll tell you what, we've got some really pretty stuff coming into WKYT throughout the day today. Many areas, especially north and northwest of Lexington. Those were the locations in the bullseye. Let's check out a snowy scene from Frankfurt. This is what Sean Moody sent in, and it is absolutely beautiful. He was out there tracking the conditions through the day today, and you see the Capitol off in the distance, and of course his story earlier in the newscast. Parts of Fayette County also getting in the mix. There you see the Henry Clay Estate, and we're talking about some very low totals compared to what they had north and northwest of here, maybe up to around an inch, at least when that picture was taken. How about from Bywater Farm up in Scott County? Look at the snow sticking to the fence and everything else. Again, you're north of Lexington, so you had a little bit more, and even out to our west in Woodford County, where they were seeing snow for a bit of a longer period of time. They got in on a little more snow action as well. And we want to thank John Austin Jenkins from Lawrenceburg, our first viewer to tweet us a picture with an official WKYT ruler. You can see his area of Anderson County picked up about 2.5 inches of snow. And we're going to try to get more of those out in the next little bit. And we're also going to try to get some out to the kids out there at some of the schools. So we've got plenty to hand out, guys. So a beautiful day in the snow. Now just get ready for the cold.
You're right about that. Thank you, Jim. And you can still tweet your snow pics to us or post them on Facebook. Just remember to use the hashtag WKYT Rules Winter. We continue to track a breaking news alert out of Rockcastle County this afternoon. That's where a 19-year-old hunter has been rescued after falling off of a cliff. Happened around 8 o'clock this morning in the Daniel Boone National Forest near the Laurel County line. Rescuers say he has a broken leg and other injuries and is now on his way to the hospital to be checked out and treated.
An Ebola patient being treated in the U.S. has died. Nebraska Medical Center says Dr. Martin Salia died from the virus this morning. He arrived at the hospital Saturday. The hospital has successfully treated 2 other Ebola patients. Dr. Salia contracted Ebola while working as a surgeon in Sierra Leone. We continue to track the search for a suspect in Lexington's latest homicide. Police say 31-year-old Walter Gray was shot several times on Warnock Street yesterday afternoon. He died at UK Hospital. No arrests have been made. There have been 16 homicides in Lexington this year. 7 remain unsolved.
Starting today, you can pay your parking fines with food in Lexington. You can bring 10 cans of food to the Lex Park office, and that will cover the cost of a parking meter citation. If you have multiple citations, you can bring 10 cans for each ticket, even if they're past due. That program will end on December 19th. All of the food will be donated to God's Pantry. Well, the Wildcats didn't beat the Vols on Saturday, but fans still have a chance to get a victory over Tennessee this way. Big Blue Crush begins today. The Kentucky Blood Center is urging Kentucky fans to donate more blood than Tennessee fans. The Blood Center will be open from 9 a.m. until 7 p.m. The blood drive will end on Friday.
Revenge.
Well, you got it.
Revenge.
We can redeem ourselves, right? Well, there's one thing that seniors should do to avoid hip fractures.
Plus, a new study looks at whether asthma attacks and heart attacks are linked. Ebony Williams has details in this Better Living report.
Recent asthma attacks or asthma that requires daily medication can significantly raise the risk of heart attack. That's according to research presented at an American Heart Association meeting. One study involving more than 6,500 patients, mostly seniors, found those with active asthma were 60% more likely to have a heart attack or stroke. For the first time in history, preterm birth is the leading killer of young children around the world. A new study found of the estimated 6.3 million deaths of children under the age of 5 last year, more than 1 million were due to complications from preterm births. Most of the deaths occurred in African and Asian nations. A $250 million study aimed at preventing such deaths is about to begin. And seniors who want to avoid hip fractures should maintain a healthy weight. That's according to a study in Singapore involving more than 60,000 people. Researchers found those who lost at least 10% of their weight were much more likely to suffer hip fractures, while gaining a few pounds seemed to have little impact on the risk of injuries. Those are some of the day's top health stories. Ebony Williams, CBS News, New York.
And we hope we keep it here on WKYT News. We have a lot more coming up. Sounds of a barbershop quartet will fill the air at the Kentucky Youth in Harmony Festival. And we're going to talk to the organizer about what's up with that.
Also, lace up your shoes and walk for hunger. How you can be involved in the Bluegrass Hunger Run Walk.
Wind chills already in the teens in Lexington, Frankfort, and even Owen County there in Harmony. Boy, it gets really cold over overnight, but could we see some sub-zero temperatures? Like wind chill, that is. I'll show you that forecast coming up.